Hi everyone, 23rd of April 2024, quick weekly preview, I'm going to squeeze in there. Starting with Friday, that's the 26th of April, we've got the comeback 5,000 metres at Battersea, starts at 6:15, there's 5,000 metres races and they've added two 800s. Could well be a live stream on sportshoes.com, although it's not been significantly advertised yet, but keep an eye on that. Looking at the lineups, pretty good, although as expected, it varies in terms of withdrawals and additions, etc. But the elite races, you've got Jenny Nesbitt on the women's side, who's done 15:41 on the road, I think. Georgia Bell, who's done 15:39 last year on the track, but being in fine form on the indoor season over 3K and 1500. So expect her to be able to go faster than that if necessary. Kate Axford, 15:34 at the recent podium road race on, which is obviously not track, but obviously in decent form. And Georgie Griak, who ran, she's got PB of 15:51 and she ran at the World Cross Country Championships recently for New Zealand. So decent women's field. I'm sure they'll be shooting for conditions are good around 15:30 perhaps. So be interesting to watch that one. And then on the men's side, notice there's been some withdrawals though. People like Andy Butchart and Tom Mortimer were listed at various times, but don't seem to be on the list of entries now, but that could change. Picking out a few, we've got James Gormley, who's run 13:49 on the road, 14:03 on the track, but probably capable of a lot quicker than that. We've got Rory Leonard, who's run 13:31 on the road, but strangely his PB on the track is 13:50 and he's done 28:04 on the track for 10,000 metres. So obviously capable of smashing his 5,000 metre PB. Ellis Cross has done 13:45. He's done a little bit quicker on the road. We've got James Kingston, who's done 13:54. Scott Sterling, 13:57. And we got some juniors coming up like James Dargan, who has got a bit of pace and he ran 14:03 on the track last year, so might well be able to jump forward, as might Henry Dover. So, and there's quite a few who could make breakthroughs there. There's talk of them attacking the European qualifying time of 13:20. I reckon that might be a tall order at Battersea in April, but some of them professional athletes now come to do a job and give it a go. So it would be great to tick that box and get it out of the way for some. So maybe Gormley, Leonard might have a crack at that. Who knows? Then the same night, I can't find a list of entries, is the Mid Cheshire 5K. Starts at 7:15. Could be a live stream somewhere on Running Live, Instagram, Facebook or something like that, but again, very difficult to find any advertising. It was won in under 14 minutes by Jack Gray last year, so a fast course and always a splattering of good runners in there, so look out for that on Friday night. Then we've got the British Miners Club meeting at Birmingham University on a Saturday. If there is a live stream, it'll be on UB Sport Athletic YouTube channel. I had a look through the entries. Nothing really stands out. There's some good guys in the 3,000, particularly some names that have been winning recently, but nothing I feel need to highlight here. Then turning to America, there's the big relay meetings. We've got the Penn Relay and the Drake Relays that go on this week. Drake between the 25th and 27th of April. That's on Flow Track. Did I say Drake? I meant Penn Relays, 25th to 27th. The Drake Relays are 24th to the 27th. I think are on Runners Space and Vinco. I've really tried hard to find a list of entries, so they're not quite up yet, and who's doing what. I'm sure there's some top athletes, including some Brits, will be competing at either of those meetings, as at Peyton Jordan in California, which is also on Saturday. There's 800 metres men, you've got Matthew Centrich entered Olympic or former Olympic champion at 1500 metres. You've got Thomas Staines from Great Britain's on the entry list. We've got the 1500 Piers Copeland from Great Britain's entered. And we've got the 3000 steeplechase. Looking through the entries, got Christian Imroth from Great Britain's entered. And the women's steeplechase got Courtney Friedrichs, one of the best of all time, and the Americans has entered. So perhaps not what it used to be, the Peyton Jordan meeting. Remember 10 years ago being one of the big meetings in the world this time of the year for distance running, but not quite so now. Then we've got the Shanghai Diamond League in China, which is on Saturday lunchtime. It's on the BBC Red Button, channel 970, 12 noon. We've got similar fields to last weekend's Diamond League in China, but we've got Gidey's entered in the 5,000 metres for women, and Megan Keith is on the entry list currently. So that should be interesting. We've got the men's 800 with Kenny Malley, who's run 1:43, and Ethan Hussey and Mark English go in that as well. And we've got 5,000 metres, really top class men's 5,000 metres, with Borrega perhaps heading the field there. And Daryl Nita and Shakari Richardson going the women's 200. That's just a few names there. But you can find all of the information on the Diamond League website. I think that's it. A fair bit going on. Not quite sure where the highlight performances are going to come from, but there will be some, and be interesting to watch. I hope to get down to Battersea for the comeback 5,000 on a Friday night myself. So hope you all have a good week. Hope it warms up. Hope that wind drops a little bit in the UK. It's been a bit chilly for really good performances. So yeah, have a good few days.